there! Today we're gonna be playing some Star Rail because I want my sexy cowboy. And we're going to do just that. Off we go. Into the stars! At first I really wanted to pull for Robin, but honestly I saw Boot Hill and I fell head over heels. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is do my pulls. This is mostly gonna be, I think, just a talking stream, just because it's the end of the week. A lot has happened, work has been super busy. And I don't want to watch poor Hua Hua get dragged up by her tail every second. Poor Hua Hua. Alright. For some reason my mic's picking up a lot of feedback, so I apologize if you hear any kind of background noise, but I think I'm gonna get right to it. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, I hope I get him. I have one free pull. And then, let's see, she's on the banner this time. She's a repeat. And then, light cones. I don't really pull for light cones a whole lot. I don't think I really need them, unless there's one that's really good. But I think for him, I'll stick with what I have, because I think I have a light cone that'll work just fine. Ooh, I'm praying to the gacha gods. Alrighty. Let's do it. I'm ready. Go, 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 go. It's a freaking 4-star, never mind. Okay. Let's see what kind of character I pulled. I got another I'm already full up on Paylas. What a worthless pull. I'm a little sad. That was so worthless. Maybe I'll get another I get another worthless pull. Oh, I'm not a big fan of Luca. I'm not a huge fan of Luca. He's more of a physical attacker. There's not a whole lot in his kit that mesh with a lot of my teams. Not happy. But I do have more currency, and I'm willing to do a few more pulls, and then maybe I can tackle some other stuff. Let's warp again. Or can I actually purchase some currency? I can purchase one. So, let me see. Let me see. For a hot minute. Oh. That gave me 7. If only I had a little bit more. And I have one more pull here. Let me see if I can't finagle something. Maybe I can get one more here, warp, and then maybe get enough currency to get a couple more of these. Let's try it. Let's see. See what we can do. Let me see. I think it's this one. Anyway, this is the start to my weekend. I work from Tuesdays to Saturdays. It's a bit of a wonky schedule. But I don't mind it. Yes, yes, I have water. I have water right here. It's not even energy drink. It's not even caffeine. It's pure water. I'm drinking it out of my Gamer Subs cup. Not sponsored. I don't have options here, so what we're gonna do is just pull and pray. 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 Oh, hello, hello. You're okay. You didn't miss much. I pulled once. It was shit. It was absolute shit. I don't miss the dreaded Mondays. I really don't. I don't, but honestly, it's not that bad. The start, I kind of keep the same schedule throughout, throughout my week. Like, I don't stay up super insanely late, so it's not super abnormal when I wake up, and it doesn't hit me like a wall, like, ugh, I gotta work. Some days are like that, but sometimes it's just... it's fine. Besides, I like what I do, so that definitely helps. Another purple. Well, no, I did, but that doesn't. The fact that I don't work on Mondays doesn't mean that I don't experience the Mondays. It's kind of funny. I get the Mondays on the Tuesdays instead. It's more so you're prolonging the inevitable. It's funny because we have employees that work a regular schedule Monday to Friday. And we're a day behind each other, so they go, "Oh, it's Monday for you," and I go, "Oh, it's Tuesday. It's actually Tuesday for you." Everyone goes, "Oh man, hooray! It's Friday," and I go, "But not for me. Not for me. But it is Friday for you, and that's something to smile about." Ooh, that's something I don't have yet. Indelible promise. I'll have to look at that later. I've got bigger fish. This is shit. I'm not happy here. Maybe third time's a charm? Because I do have a lot of resources. It's past Monday, still not a hump day. I guess not. Oh, I guess not. We're gonna pull again. Because I want my sexy cowboy, damn it. I have a goal. Please, I don't want to lose the 50-50. No, I'm stupid. That's the color of the fucking train windows. God, I'm exhausted. I'm a fucking idiot. Aww, I love Hook. Hey, at least I got a character I like. I can power up my Hook. Got my fire character. She's all the way down here. Now I can power her up. Because I got a copy. Maybe I should wait a little bit. Maybe I'll pull again. Given Eidolon to this guy. Who I don't even know why he's even in the game. They kind of introduced him and then he dropped off the face of the map. But I think I want to go to the parlor car and get some resources. Be quiet. I'm trying to help you. Shush. I have to spray water in the car. Because it's too dry in here. You gotta stay hydrated. You know what else is very hydrating? A glass of milk. Milk is actually very good. Like after a run. My coach would tell me back in the day to drink chocolate milk because the sugars and the carbs would help you recover. I thought it was weird, but it gave me an excuse to drink chocolate milk. So that's always a good thing. I'm a sucker for sugar. That's why it's hard for me to stay trim sometimes. Sometimes I wish it just went all to my boobs, but it doesn't. Straight to the ass. Straight to the ass it goes. Yes. Give me the goods. Give me the good goods. Chocolate milk is really good. My mom, have you ever heard of, Ovaltine? Like, have you ever watched A Christmas Story? And how they refer to Ovaltine all the time? It's just it's a chocolate malt drink. And it comes like a powder. It's like Nesquik. And it's supposed to have, like, vitamins and stuff in it. My mom would make me that all the time, and other kids thought it was gross. But I thought it tasted okay. I never really had an issue with it. I thought it was better than the Hershey stuff, honestly. Sometimes she would even make it like chocolate milk, not chocolate milk, like a hot chocolate, and she'd put marshmallows in it. Anyway, hell yeah. I like anything chocolate though. Anything chocolate is always good. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the showcases so I can get some more materials. And I get to show you guys what Boot Hill does. Look at the cowboy. Oh my god, I love him so much. Ugh, I want you so bad. Okay. Alright, let's get started. I guess maybe it helps that, so I'm doing a D&D campaign right now with my friends, and the setting is the Wild West. So I play a halfling cleric that's loyal to one of the churches, because you think Wild West, everyone, you know, it's still a pretty religious time. So she's loyal to one of the churches, and one of our friends is sick and wasn't feeling up to a serious campaign. So we decided to do a quote-unquote filler episode. Okay. Standoff, weakness, physical weakness. Ooh, okay. I want him so bad. Oh god. You know, any of the holiday Reese's peanut butter, like any of that, any of the holiday ones, the peanut butter ratio is so high compared to the chocolate.
Still not ready yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was too entranced by his voice. Oh god. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, those are great, especially the trees. Like during Christmas time. Those are super good.
There's always a weakness. Time for a shot.
All of you stand still.
Go ahead and do this.
There's no reasoning with you bunch. Those look good. Those brave. Waiting in line for a bullet.
Oh my goodness, he's so cool. I want him so bad. I love you. And then there's Payla. I love Payla too. She's a cute little smarty pants.
Data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counter. Lend me your strength.
Don't worry, this one's on me.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Oh boy. Alright.
Bring it on.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Nap time. Gotta figure out how to use him though. Because there's a way you can make this character absolutely broken. Oh,
Always a weakness.
my cat. She has chosen me. Well, you picked a good time because I won't be moving for a while.
Lend me your strength.
All of you stand still. Let's duel. There's your reward.
Time for a shot.
Time's up.
Enemy targets detected. Lend me your strength.
There's no reasoning with you, but those look good.
Shoot him up.
Nap time.
Bring it on.
Alrighty.
There's always a data secure. Net marker back.
I know I'm probably doing this whole fight wrong, but that's okay. It's alright. My cat got angry and bit me. It was out of love, though. She loves me. I know she does.
Just in time. Just a little something.
Oh.
Assistance is timely.
Now she's jumped on my shoulders. Hell yeah.
Lend me your strength.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this, and then that. Hmm.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Let's duel. Turns out.
There's always a weakness.
I think I can just kill him.
We
Ooh, kill him.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Stay close. Not a step.
I hate the guards.
Waiting in line for a bullet. Bring it on.
Just kick his ass already. Thank you. Oh my god. Nice. Nice, nice. And this is the new event. I kind of want to do Simulated Universe though, because I really need to. Never mind the sound of my cat. I want... Maybe I should pull again. Maybe I should pull... Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll get lucky. Or maybe it's because I'm on stream. You never know. I could get lucky. Maybe. I want him. Give him to me. I haven't lost the 50-50. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is fine. It's gonna be okay. Everything's okay. Maybe if I look away, it's purple. Oh my gosh! Hi, Hook! Now, I think I just need one more of you. There is no stream luck. This isn't like AFK Arena where, oh my god, I coincidentally have, like, all my pulls 5 stars. Holy cow. Totally not because they gave me a code to sponsor them. Oh, come on. Ugh, but I need to save for Firefly too. 'Cause I want her, and they're both physical. Okay, I have to stop. I have to take a break from this. I can't look at him straight on. He's tempting me. He's tempting me with his eyes. He's tempting me with those eyes and those sharky, adorable sharky teeth.
Hook's ready to find the next treasure.
Okay. Let's get going to the space station so that right here. Because I have to do my simulated universe. Actually, no. First, I need to spend my energy on something. So, we're gonna level up Hua Hua some more. And to do that, we have to teleport again. Luckily, that doesn't cost any money. Hook. Add. Actually, I want to see what I got out of that. Ooh. It's actually pretty good. That's not bad. I will have to rework her relic set eventually because I really want to up her attack and crit. And then see if I can make something to boost her fire damage even more. Because I've got her on like buku amounts of burn damage right now, so. But yeah, not a bad start to the weekend. It wasn't a super bad week either. It was just busy. I hope everyone else had a good week. Because I... worked 8 hours this week instead of 10. It feels longer. It does. I can imagine that since you have to work more days. Or unless you didn't have to work more days. You did, I think. Because personally, I would love to have 10-hour days. And then a 3-day weekend because there's so much I could do in 3 days. Because I... No, it's still only 4 days. It must have been a hard week. I would love to work only 4 days, but sadly, my job needs coverage, not so much hours. I work with animals, but we're not a 24-hour facility, so we really only have one shift. My previous job, we actually had 3 shifts. We had first shift, second shift, and third, of course, would work into the night, and that was always rough. It sucked for third shift because they would always get thrown under the bus. Sometimes they deserved it, and sometimes they didn't, but honestly, it was because they slacked off so much that when it wasn't their fault, they would still get blamed for it because it's what they were known for, which is unfortunate because new workers would come in and they would just end up getting blamed for everything, and then they wouldn't stay, and that's not fair. They get shafted a lot, I feel like, and They have to deal with a lot. They don't get a lot of sleep. They don't get a lot of time to recuperate. They get home and the sun's coming up and they have to go to bed. It's rough. Humans weren't built that way. Because when I still worked at that job, I had to work. Not only I had to work actually kind of a double. I came in at around, it was 5 p.m. So then I could work into the night without being too drained, so that it wasn't technically a double because we weren't allowed to do doubles. So technically it wasn't. It was a 1.5. I worked into the night and it was terrible. I was draining, I was drowning in puppies and puppy shit and puppy food. I was also alone. I had over let's see. I had over 200 puppies to care for in that facility, and I was all by myself. I had to scoop and feed and make sure nobody died. And unfortunately, one puppy did die. It was fine one moment, and then it was just gone the next. It was some of the most stress I ever had on my psyche in a long time was working that job. It was great to get the experience because honestly, at my current job, it really helped to have all the medical experience that I have now and apply it to something that I really like to do in a job that cares for my well-being and coworkers that have a healthier environment. So I'm grateful for that. Like, anytime I have a bad experience at a job, I'd like to think at least I can take away the experience that I got and apply it to something better. Let's see. I think I'll just balls to the walls it and drain everything. No, it was never easy in that field, because they were breeders. It was very common for puppies to have fading. It's called fading puppy syndrome. Puppies sometimes don't come out correct. Something might be underdeveloped or something might be wrong. They're weaker, so they get sick very easily. It happens. It's unfortunate, and it's not that you become numb to it. It's more of an understanding that it happens. I gotta stay hydrated. I gotta remember to drink water. Because on the last stream I didn't even drink water. And then I didn't realize it until later when I got up. Felt the blood rush back to my legs. And I rushed to the kitchen to grab some water and I chugged it. Then I had to pee 5 minutes later. And then I had to get up in the middle of the night and pee again because I had so much liquid in my system. But I don't love waking up in the middle of the night. That's not what I'm trying to say. I love it when you wake up and you go, oh my god, what time is it? And you look at the clock and you see that you still have maybe like 3 hours before your alarm, and you go, oh thank god. And then you go back to bed. yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with what I do now. My old job had some really odd hours. First shift was 7 a.m. to 3:30. Yeah, that's actually about right. That was about the hour schedule that we followed, that I followed previously. Except I would come in at 2. I would come in at 2 p.m. and then I would leave by 10:30, I believe. And then when I worked first shift, yeah, it was 7 a.m. to 3:30. But that was when I first started. That's when you do the majority of the cleaning. And then second shift was my favorite. Yeah, that was when I managed that shift actually. And could, unless I put on my glasses. Yeah, sometimes you just can't fall back asleep, but my rule, instead of looking at the clock, I'll look at the clock. But my thing is don't get out of bed and don't, like, check your phone, but don't open it. Like, don't read anything, don't engage yourself in anything, just shut your eyes and go back to bed. Like, and if I have to get up and go pee, go right back to bed. Because as soon as I start engaging myself in something for the day, I'm up, I'm awake. And I can't fall back asleep until maybe I might need a nap later. But other than that, in that very moment, I'm up. There's no going back. At least until maybe a few hours later. Alright. We've expended our energy, so then I can recharge. I might have gone a little too balls to the walls for Huahua, but I think I made just enough to maybe max her out. I love my healing Foxu. She is precious and must be protected. My little fox. Little, so little. Naps are great. Sometimes when I really, like, I can't just lay down and take a nap. I will nap if I absolutely cannot stay awake anymore. I'm out. I'll lay down, close my eyes, that's it, gone. And it's those, if I nap for an hour, oh my god, I feel like I just woke up and the birds are tweeting. I feel like a Disney princess. Like, the birds are flying in through my window, putting my robe on. I feel renewed. I feel like I've just been born. And then I sleep for 8 hours before work, and oh, I feel like a troll. I feel like I just crawled out from under my bridge. My hair needs to be brushed, but I'm not gonna brush it because I have no motivation. Yeah, that's true. That's why if I nap when I come home, it'll be right as soon as I come home, and it won't be for longer than an hour. That usually doesn't mess me up too bad. It's when I sleep and sleep and sleep, and then I look at the clock, it's 8, and I'm just like, fuck. I get sleep. Yeah, I think the majority of us here get a decent amount of sleep at least. I try to at least get 6 or 7 hours if I can. Sometimes it's really hard because for some reason, I get into these fits where I just don't want to go to bed. Like, I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to go to bed because if I go to bed, then I have to get up and go to work. So it gets really hard sometimes to you know, take that step and go the fuck to sleep. I don't want that. I don't want to go there. Well, that's as much as she's gonna go. Now we can go back. Do what I was gonna do. Heck yeah. If I didn't need sleep, I wouldn't. I could, if I didn't need sleep, I would get so much done. But at the same time, like, there's just something about having a... Hello, Jordan! Hello! You made it! Hi! Let me see. I need to do the simulated universe. But yeah, if I didn't need sleep, I would get so much done. But at the same time, I feel like I would do everything I need to do. And then kind of be bored with my time. But there's just something about going to bed, like the bedtime routine. Winding down for the day, relaxing. Like, laying down against the pillow and it's just breathing and just shutting your eyes and starting the next day. I'm a morning person for sure, and I tend to annoy people sometimes because everyone's rolling out of bed and they feel like death, and I'm here like I'm in here and the birds are singing and I've got the Disney princess air around me and I'm like, good morning, and they're like, please shut up. But, welcome. We're playing Star Rail. I tried to pull for a sexy cowboy. I might pull again. Sleep is... I'm weak then. I'm very weak. Because I like sleep. Sleep is important. Sleep is very important. You could die without sleep. Let's see, I don't think I want golden gears. I think I just want the regular simulated universe. Let's see, we're half done. So one more. Pull again? You think I won't pull again? Hold on a minute. Back the fuck up. Hold on a minute. You listen here. I'm going to pull. I'm gonna get my sexy cowboy. I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna pull right now. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna pull right now. I swear to God, if it's fucking purple. No! Ah! Okay. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm calm. Everything— I hate you! I hate you! I don't want you. You're not the man I want. You're not the sexy cowboy of my dreams. Gotta sift through the shit. I hate it. Thank you. All these pulls and all I have to show for it is a bunch of Lucas. Yeah, Honkai Star Rail. It's a gacha game. It's fun. I promise. This is the first time I've had issues with pulls on this game. It's usually pretty nice to me. But maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe I just need to take a step back and calm myself before I spend all of my currency. Because I really want Firefly. But, I mean, on the bright side, if I max out a character, I max it out. Maybe he'll be useful later. Let's see. So, I want... Let's see, for... this character... Blame the rabbit. Blame the rabbit for what? Listen, I don't need the character, but I want the character. He wants to swear so bad, but his programming makes him say placeholders instead. He's like a YouTuber that finally got monetization and now has to censor everything. But let's see. I think I wanted to... Let's see. You're fine. Let's see. I really wanted to change... Let's see. You, I think. Crit damage. Because I really want to up your crit damage. Let's see what I got here. Yeah, because right now, that one's not the best. I could do this one. This one has lightning boost. Or... what's been popping up on your TikTok? Star Rail? Like the ads? Listen, it's not in gacha games, it's not who you want more, it's who you can get. That's what it's all about. Let me see here. Setting up that 10 times. Let's see, I really need... Let's do it again with her current one. Let's see if I can't switch you out. What do you have? Jason, what do you have? A knife! No! Hmm. 4% versus stacking up to 10 times, so... I think what I have is still better right now. I'll worry about it later. That's a problem for later. Because right now, I just want to grind for this. Maybe get something better for one of my characters. Follow up and attack. What do you have? I would like to replace... Let's see. Livy, you don't have to You don't have to tell people to like it. If they like it, they like it. It's okay. I appreciate it though. I don't want people to ever feel forced to watch or like anything. Yeah, okay. I'll bite. Let's do it. Nihility. Yeah, we'll go with Nihility. Stack the DOTs. I want that D. That DOT. Nullify except for DOT until they're attacked. Let's do this. Well, I didn't want to be discovered right off the bat, but okay. I really need to.
Time for the main event.
Fantastic.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Hope you guys are ready to hear ultimates over and over again. Because I have Hua Hua on my team. Oh, this is shit. That's still shit. That's fine. That's still shit. Okay. That's better. Finally. Whew. It's cold in my house. Lightning. Lightning damage. It matters. Boop. Smack you with my guitar. With my bass.
Time for the main event. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. Keep up.
Then, I think after I do this, I might continue with the story. I am actually in a very comfy robe right now. It's just that cold. I'm actually wearing slippers, sweats, and a robe.
Don't ignore me.
And before you ask, I am wearing a shirt. I didn't include the shirt, but I am wearing one. Oh, I just got my ass reamed. Okay. That's fine. This is fine.
This song's for you.
All they did was just sap my energy.
Lose yourself? You can fight
Just like everything else in life.
with it.
Go, Hua Hua.
Destiny is apparent. Ill tidings manifest.
Go, go, go.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Welcome, Michael. How you doing? Character that's not bad actually. I'll take that. I'm not gonna get my power up as soon as I'd like, but it's fine with me. You can't stop me. Couldn't even dream of stopping me.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it.
Good, good, enjoying life. I'm doing pretty good. It's the end of my work week, so it's always a good feeling. I feel like I blinked and it just became like just like that, just became my Friday. Just because we were so busy. We've lowered, I work in an animal shelter. We've lowered our adoptions to $5 for every animal available for adoption because we have so many right now, and we are a low kill. So that means we try to do any means necessary, not to resort to putting down any animals. So we've been having a lot of people come by, but sadly it's funny because whenever we get puppies, nobody wants a puppy or a kitten, and then when we have no kittens and no puppies, people walk in and they go, "Oh, do you have any puppies or kittens?" No, you should have come like 2 weeks ago when we had some. Oh. Get bent.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
I can do this.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Oh, and on top of it, I got to have a donut today. I walked into work and somebody bought donuts. It's one of my coworkers. It's not her last day, but she's moving on to become a park ranger. So, oh, you're getting a kitten. Are you adopting it from a shelter, or is it from a friend? Or did you find it on the side of the road like everybody else finds their cats in the cat distribution system? Alright, thanks for tuning in. See you later, maybe. Freeze, resist fatal attacks. Gonna reset. I'm not getting any nihility at all. Let me see.
These targets will make for good practice.
Let's do this.
Make a wish.
And then smack his booty.
Here to crash the party?
Alright, let's start with this and then do that.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Aww.
Ever changing.
What kind of cat are they? Do you know?
Lies an endless abyss.
Look if you wanna win. Don't come any closer.
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
Keep up.
Here I come. I'm scared.
Stay put. Get them.
Ill tidings manifest.
Today we had a lot of people that just wanted to window shop. The walk in. I'm here to see that we have walkie-talkies. So I always get the dreaded animal walk back because that means they want to see everything. They want to see cats and dogs. So what that tells me is they don't know what they want. Oh, a blue Russian and a tomcat. That sounds pretty. I like blue Russians. But yeah, so the people come in and I'll go just to confirm. Hi, what are we looking at today? And they'll go, "Oh, I don't know. Something amazing, I guess." And then I'll walk them back. And they'll go, "Do you have any small dogs?" Small dogs go so quick in shelters. They become available for adoption and then they instantly just wham, like that, just gone. Someone adopted them. On occasion we have a small dog for a while, but only if maybe they're not the best behaved. I do indeed have some voids of my own. I have a pure void. She's just a dark circle with eyes. She's living up to her name though. She's becoming quite round. She's becoming a big old pom-pom. Yes, Maine Coons can be big babies though. Like literal big babies. They're sweet. I haven't really met a mean-spirited Maine Coon. Even when we get mixes at the shelter, because it's hard to find purebreds at the shelter. People tend to want small dogs simply because we have a lot of apartments. Apartment living is very common. Or a lot of rental properties won't allow for big dogs. So people often will try to find a small dog as a companion so that they can still live within their means and have a dog at the same time. And some people just like small dogs, which those kind of people I feel like don't want a dog. At that point, just get a guinea pig. Just get a guinea pig. We had a lady who wanted a small dog, and she finally got the Chihuahua she wanted. It was a white Chihuahua, sweet as can be, a little timid, but I told her he just needs to be worked on. You need to be patient with him. He's not gonna be out of the box just a good dog. He's gonna need potty training, regular training. And she returns him 2 days later, simply because he's not potty trained. And I'm thinking to myself, are you kidding me? I literally told her that he needed to be potty trained, and that's gonna take some time. I feel like a lot of people opt for small dogs simply because they feel like they're easier. They don't have to train them. They can just pick them up. They don't have to walk them. But that's simply not true. Small dogs have... They have the capability to be smart, learn tricks. They have the capability to be good dogs, even Chihuahuas, which a lot of people think are little tiny annoying rat dogs. But, I mean, one of my favorite breeds of small dog is the Pomeranian, because they're so smart. You can train them to do anything. They're smart, they're sweet, they can be sassy, but I like sassiness in an animal. I like animals with personality to them. Like, I don't want just a good dog. Like, give me some sass. Give me a dog that's smart and knows that it's smart. That's why I like Shiba so much. Had 3 that's a lot of shits. That's quite a few Shih Tzus. My grandma, on my dad's side, she had a Shih Tzu. That one lived forever. Got so old, and she would not refuse to put him down. Even when he was just not able to walk anymore, that dog had to live. Yeah, Shih Tzus are known to just be loyal, to just hang around you. They were bred. I believe Shih Tzus are the sleeve dogs. They were bred to be with royalty, with Chinese royalty, and just sit at their feet and warm them. And sometimes women would keep them in the sleeves of their robes. Shivas aren't that dumb. Shivas are kind of like that smart kid that's kind of goofy. Like, yeah, they're smart. Ooh. Well, you would definitely know someone was coming if a Shih Tzu was barking. We also have a guy that comes in. Like we call him we like to call our regulars reoccurring characters because they just kind of show up. They're looking for the same thing, but that thing hasn't showed up yet when they show up. So they're just kind of hoping that it'll appear at the shelter. And there's a guy that comes in looking for Pekingese. And every time he comes in, I recognize him. And he comes in with this big smile. He's always so happy to be here. And he's like, "Hi, I'm looking for a Pekingese." And he says it like that. He doesn't say it like Pekingese. He says it like Pekingese. "Hi, I'm looking for Pekingese." and I'm like, "Sure." My first time, I was like, "Sure, yeah. We don't have anything small back there, but I'll take you back anyway so you can see what we have." And he goes back and he just takes a lap. He goes back and forth because it's like a hallway with kennels. So he just goes back and forth and lets the dog smell his hand, and then he leaves. And then he comes back, and when I recognize him, I go, "You looking for a Pekingese?" And he goes, "Yep." "You staying out of trouble?" And I said, "Nope. Always in trouble." Let's see. Do I want anything? I think I'm just gonna save him till the end. That's usually what I do. Let's see. Oh, hello. Don't kick my butt before I can kick yours. We also have another recurring character that comes in. Actually, the lady that returned that Chihuahua for the lack of potty training, she was a recurring character. She was looking for her Chihuahua. And it just sucks that she finally got what she wanted, and I was legitimately happy for her. She just wasn't willing to put in the work. I don't think a dog is what she needed. And even people who say that cats are less work, they kind of are. Like, they clean themselves. They shit in a box, but you still have to clean it. Like, you still have to take care of them. You gotta feed them, make sure they have water, because it's a problem that cats don't drink enough water. I mean, I don't know, my cats drink like fishes, but I guess it's just my cats. We'll go with this one. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh.
Make a wish.
Ooh. Come to mama. Your Your Shih Tzu use a litter? I've never heard of a dog using a litter box. I've heard of dogs using, false turf. Like the turf pads to pee on. But I've never heard of a dog using a litter box. I guess I could put it past them, but... it's just something I haven't heard of before.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it.
I gotta deal with these pesky shields.
Memories are ever changing. Beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
I gotta get him with DOT, I think. Purina Farms wanted dogs to be litter box trained so they could sell a dog brand litter. They took a litter of newborn puppies and put them with a family. That sounds like a weird social experiment. It's interesting. I hadn't heard of that before.
Destiny isn't
Yeah,
chosen.
that's interesting. That's definitely something I haven't heard before.
Ill tidings manifest. Let's rock.
Dog and Barky. You're fucking with me. How could you have done this? What on earth am I reading? No way, that's not... Are you sure? There's no way. If that's true, that's insane. That is insane. Although I have heard people say that, their, literal cat dog, that their cats, when, as a kitten, when they hang around their dogs, they start acting like a dog. I guess I wouldn't put it past that from the stories that I've heard around work. That's just crazy, though.
What do you want to know?
Oh, that's... I love hearing stuff like that. Just... It's cool. See this? Alright. Let's continue on.
Make a wish.
No, you see nothing. You see nothing. Go back to your business. You see nothing. You know nothing. $16 years. There's a client who came in and said their dog lived for 25 years before they finally had to put him down.
The audience is waiting.
That's crazy. But what's crazier to me is the fact that people come in and they go, "Yeah, I'm here to look at your dogs. I just lost mine last weekend." Like, how? How do you do something like that? Because that's something I couldn't do. I get way too attached to my animals that like one of my dogs is super old, and if he was my only dog, it would take me years to recover. I could not, I would not be able to get another dog for a while, or another pet. Maybe another, like a different pet if it wasn't a dog, but definitely not a dog. If he was my only pet. But no, I come in and people are usually very torn up about their pets, and then they turn around and say, "Oh yeah, let me get another dog." And then they get a new puppy, and I just don't know how people do it. Or same thing for cats too. If one of my cats passed away, I already don't want any more cats. I have 4 cats. Yeah, it is true. I feel like people aren't looking for a new pet per se. They have that empty nest syndrome. They want to replace the pain, but my gosh, just personally, I would at least need maybe half a year to recover, depending. But yes, some people just get lonely without their pets, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with getting a new pet right after, because everyone has a preference and everyone copes differently. I just feel like, in my opinion, it's not the right way to cope. I feel like people get the new pet, then it's not their old pet, because what often happens is people try to return the pets that they got from us, and sometimes it's really happy because they get the new pet and it does make them feel better, and it does fill that hole in their heart. Because I guess it depends on the reason why, if they're looking for a companion because they miss the companionship, or do they miss the pet themselves? Because if they miss the pet themselves and they try to cover it up and fill the void and replace the pet, it doesn't work, because that's not your animal. That's not the pet you loved for 16 or 25 years. You know, it's not the same. It's the same thing for people who clone their pets. That's not the same cat that you cloned. It looks exactly like your cat, but it's a different cat. Yeah, basically people who have pets, just a lot of them can't live without a pet. They have to have one. But that's also why I do what I do. I like to find new homes for pets and give pets to people who need them, because they need each other.
Huh. These targets will make for good practice. Make a wish. Can't stop the run.
Yeah, there's I saw this, I don't know if it's on TikTok or if it was just something on YouTube I saw, but there was a girl who cloned her cat, and
Here to crash the party?
like, I'm not saying it's wrong, but I just don't, it would hurt to see the exact clone of my pet and have them not act like my pet, because then it would just reinforce the idea that my pet's image is standing right in front of me, but that's not my dog, that's not my cat, that's not them. I feel like that would hurt I feel like that would just hurt. That would just add salt into the wound for me. Maybe some people are different, like I've said before, but that's not. I would tear up. I would want to cry every time I saw them, and that's not how I would want to live. And that's not fair to the pet either. And that's another thing too, is if you get a pet and it doesn't turn out the way you want to, it's not fair for the pet. You know, they thought they found a home. They were digging it, and now you're not feeling it. You know, that's why I get egged on a lot to basically sell these animals to people. Just, you know, like used cars, like, oh, this is a good dog, this is a really good dog, you know, this is a perfect dog for you. But I don't like to force it. You know, if it happens, it happens, because I want that dog or that cat to stand out to them. I don't want to. I'll suggest cats and dogs. For instance, if they tell me that I'm looking for a pet that's, you know, likes to cuddle, that a cat that likes to be picked up. I don't want a. You know, I'm not a fan if a cat doesn't want to be cuddled. Then I'll show them all the cats that want to be held like babies. Yeah, exactly. It should feel natural. It should be something that they feel. And that's honestly what they tell me is, yeah, I feel like this is right. And that's when I say, okay, well, I never say, oh, this is the perfect pet for you. Look at how they do this, and this, that, and the third. You know, I let them tell me, okay, I'm ready. Let's see. Oh, I don't. Okay, that one's good, actually. Winning. Let's do this one. People always come into going, oh, I don't know how you don't adopt them all, and I go, I see them every day. I don't need to adopt them all. They're basically in my care all the time. I don't need to take them home. I'd rather not take them home. They can stay. They can be adopted by somebody else. Alright. Leave. I don't need no upgrades. I can muscle my way through. Yes, they are all my fur babies. They are all my fur babies. I love them all. Hello?
Make a wish.
I'm gonna kick your ass. I hate these things.
Time for the main event. Beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
Every animal there is baby, though. Even the mean ones. We have this program called the Working Cat Program. And what that is basically, thought about being a vet. When I was a kid, because I didn't know much about animal professions, so oftentimes when a kid thinks about animal professions, they go, oh, I want to be a vet because they work with animals. But And I did go down that path, and I still went down that path, since I got a biology degree, with a bit of concentration on medical and anatomy and animal physiology. Um, I but I just didn't go to the schooling. Like, I wasn't in a position where I had the funds to take on the debt. And also, I realized after after observing, I was I was actually a kid when I observed a spay. I observed a spay, and they were also declawing. This was back when declawing was still very acceptable. And oh my god, it wasn't this. The thing is it wasn't the spay that made me sick. It was a little bit of it because it was all new to me. It's something I had never really seen in person before. Was, you know, a cat basically being cut open. It was the declawing. The declawing was, it was the sound. It was the crunch. Because what you're doing is you're basically cutting off the first knuckle when you're declawing a cat. This is why it's so detrimental to their health, because it can cause a lot of joint pain, balance issues, and just overall discomfort. And they can't defend themselves either. So if you have an outdoor cat and you declaw them, you're taking away what chance they have if they get into a fight with another cat. But god, the sound, it was just crunch, 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 just 10, 20 times over. Because they also did the dew claws. It was, ooh, it made me sick to my stomach. That was something I got back in the car, and my mom was excited for me because she knew I'd wanted to do this. And she says, so, how'd it go? Basically, you are kind of sentencing them to a life that's gonna be uncomfortable and decreasing their chances of survival if they get out. Which is also why it's not widely done anymore, which is good. That's a push that needed to happen. Our vet definitely, we don't do it. We definitely don't do it. We just spay or neuter, microchip them, and make sure they have all of their vaccines, including rabies, before they get adopted. We want them to have a good start. It's important. It's important. We want to start out strong. We did have a lady come in, though, who... She said, are any of your cats declawed? And I said, no. None of them are. We don't do that here. And she said, well, I'm looking for a declawed cat. And I said, we don't have those here. And she goes, all cats should be declawed. Because the last time mine didn't get declawed and I got them declawed, they ruined my furniture. And in my head, I'm like, don't get a cat then. Get something else. Or just don't get animals. They're gonna ruin stuff. No matter what. It's gonna happen. Let's see. Tempting or tantalizing? Ooh. That could be good. Yeah, get a turtle or a little bird. Yeah, get something caged, like a hamster or something. Cause alright. There we go. But honestly, even birds are a lot of work. I don't think I could really own a bird. I mean, I say that, but I have chickens. But I feel like that's different than owning actual pet birds, as they require honestly a lot of work. I feel like they're also very sensitive, especially if you if you're a fan of air fresheners. Yeah, burpees. If you're a fan of air fresheners, you gotta make sure you don't use them too heavily, or else you could really hurt them because they have a very sensitive respiratory system. Gnosticism, and I think that's it. Yeah. Hydration. Hail, hydrate. Let's get the boss. Coworker has 10 birds. They must really like birds. Alrighty.
These targets will make for good
Let's see, we're at the boss now. So let's do our power-ups and kick its ass. Yeah, that's something to think about, is if you can't be home. If you can't be at your house to take care of your pet, like what's gonna happen to them? Like, you have to think about that. There was a really responsible gentleman today because he really liked this dog we had, and it really, and she got along with his kids really well. It was a really good meet and greet. However, he couldn't get her right away because they were going on vacation 4 days. He just originally wanted to see what we had, and then really fell in love with one of our dogs. We can't put any of our animals on hold, so he was really bummed. So he said he would call a friend to see if they'd be available to watch our dogs, and that's also very important to think about too. Is who's gonna care for your animals when you're not around.
Beneath the water lies an endless abyss. Ill tidings, my
kick some ass.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
He's gonna steal my characters pretty soon, so that they can't fight. I might have to look at Hook's damage and see if I can increase her true damage.
You can fight it or rock with it. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. You can fight it.
Oh, my dog died. I had. Aw. Bailey would sleep. Aw.
Waters lies an endless abyss.
That's so sad.
You can fight it
I used to,
with it.
back in the day when I was a kid, like, I couldn't just get a job, so I often would pet sit for my neighbors, and I took my neighbor's offer because they had just gotten a puppy, so the puppy needed attention going out. And your older dog story reminded me they had, it was weird. They were watching this bulldog for one of their family members, but I was pet sitting him, so it was just kind of, they were watching him, I was watching him, just, they were indirectly watching this dog. But they told me, I was like 14 at the time, they go, I'm trying to remember the dog's name. I think his name was Duds. His name was Duds, yep. His name was Duds, and they said now, if Duds is very old, if one day you come in and he is no longer alive, just give us a call. They straight up just told me that, and well, what was I supposed to say to that? Okay, I guess. Have a good vacation. I'll let you know if this dog passes away while in my care. Oh, I just realized that... Oh no, Hook's just gone. She's alive. There we go. They pulled through.
The best is yet to come.
Yes. Give it to me. Give me the goods. Let me leave this awful place. And with that, we finished up our stuff. Alright. I think now... we're gonna do the main story and see if we can't complete that. Maybe tonight. We'll see. It's highly unlikely, but if you don't want spoilers, you might want to leave. But I don't think any of you play Star Rail, or care to. But, I'm just warning you. Here we are. Alrighty.
Behold the ensuing tale, a struggle for power. Penacony witnessed the ascent of the 7 major lineages. Tree,
Yeah, the conversation's pretty great.
flower,
I'm just gonna adjust. Make sure the music and the talking
and insect.
doesn't go over my voice too much. I'm
Peace
speaking louder today.
graced
For some reason, my mic is just picking up
the history
everything and anything.
rich and intricate.
So if you hear any kind of cars go vroom vroom, or my cats hop onto the floor, that's why. I try to fix it in my settings, but it's not having it tonight. But I don't think it's being too bad. Oh, that's good. I'm glad it's perfect. I try to do my sound mixing correctly to make sure, you know, nothing's too loud or too soft. A smicky smack? Let's see. Let me actually look at you. What is my team right now? This one? That's not so bad. Let me see what's going on here with you. Bop, 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 bop. Ba-da, bop. Okay, so you're complete. And you're one away from being complete. I don't know, should I just pull again for shits? Like, should I just pull again? Did I do it? Maybe I should do it. Maybe I should just... Balls and fuck it. Macaroni and fuck it. Let's see. I kind of like... Make sure I have the team I want. Up to snuff. Actually, wait, that's not the one I wanted. There we go. Afflicted. Let me see what my options are here. Extra 24%. That's not bad for her. But... I'll keep her on that path. Let me... see here. Look at your relics. Because you are... Tag HP. I really need to get you some effect resistance. That could be good. Honestly. Effect hit rate. What I really need to do is get you better relics, girl. You are lacking. Lacking in the relics. Hi! Come on. You wanna get up on my lap? Come on. Kitty. 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 Let's do this one. There we go. Yay! There you go. There you go. Good kitty. Yes. Stay on my lap. And you can have all the pets you desire. You may have all the pets. All the pitty pets. Where am I headed? I don't like the way you looked at me, so... You're gonna have to die. Thank you. Thank you, Kitty. Dog. Please lay down. I told you my mic picks up everything. Now let's yank this bird out of here. Hit him with that Animal Crossing. Burb. Just some extra stuff. So I have to go over yonder up there, so let's head this way and up. Open the chest.
A turn of fate.
Only when Gopher Wood led the family to Land of the Exiles and earned recognition from all 5 major lineages did Penacony earn its new name, the Land of the Dreams.
Ooh. I've been meaning to finish the story for a while. I haven't had the time. I've literally just been doing my dailies and nothing else. So then I can just at least save up materials so that when I can play, I can have a good time.
Outsider, I beseech your aid in purging this mansion of the poison spread by the lurking instigators.
You want us to help you? What do you need?
I wish they could regain their
Solid voice acting.
and cast away the shackles of hypocrisy.
This is the second act. Looks like it's about Penacony's journey to becoming the Land of the Dreams, during which the family plays a crucial role.
But this new master seems like a bad guy to me, don't you think?
Perhaps this is the truth Sunday is trying to express, if you read between the lines. The Harmony changed Penacony.
I forget how
just as
much,
the guards went.
how stacked Himiko is.
Like we've gotta help those guys nailing
I really forget how stacked she is, and then she turns sideways. It's how a lot of characters are. It's just, you forget how stacked they are, and then you turn them sideways, and you're like, God dang! Not to mention the physics.
Either I shall be my
God bless the physics. Let's see. What does it have to be, though? Or does it... Oh, calm. I have to turn it to calm. And then I can do it.
without a master. Who can grant?
And then... For you, what do you have to be?
Longer here. I thought I'd be free, but I'm not. Now, without my master's command, I'll have to seek guidance from the blind.
Alright. Only the calmed ones. Yeah, so looks like they all have to be calm.
Master is no
There we
longer
go.
here. I must seek a new master and serve them faithfully.
Or you can serve yourself. You do you, boo.
Once I stood as the most loyal guard among all the servants. Now, with my master banished, it's my right to assume control of his dominion.
Activate this clockwork here. Ta-da!
My former master has long departed.
Ta-da! Ooh, treasure. It's trash.
Master, you will return in due course, and I shall stand vigilant, awaiting the reward for my loyalty.
Fantastic. Calmness. Calm. There we go.
Master, now
And the artist.
In the absence of...
And switch you to calm. There we go. Whew.
I shall sing for my new master, just as they're known.
thank you, dear outsiders. Heed me, one and all. Your former master shall cast aside the veils of hypocrisy and embrace one another.
Get ready. Looks like another fight is about to begin.
Is this what they call immersive theater? Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead. Let's see what happens. See about kicking his ass. I dropped a cock on him. Dropping that cock on him.
Wanna see what I can do?
Get that skill point in. My Arcana stacks. Please don't. I do love each and every one of my girls. I don't want them to die. And they won't.
Destiny's hand has truly. Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Let me through.
Spilling his juice on me. Disrespectful.
Songs for you.
Let's rock. I'm scared.
Stay put.
Ready to lose yourself? You can
Back on the topic of donuts, I just remembered Duncan has this watermelon donut. And we got so busy, we were all gonna try it to see if it was good or bad. I just can't picture a watermelon donut being any good. Because when you think of jelly, I've never heard of a watermelon jelly before, and it doesn't sound good to me. I just think of it's probably gonna taste like artificial watermelon, and just the taste of artificial watermelon wrapped up in bread.
Just get on with it.
That doesn't sound appealing to me. Yeah, a watermelon donut. I opened the box of donuts, and at first I was excited because I was like, "Oh, is this like a strawberry crunch donut?" And she goes, "No." She goes, "It's a watermelon donut." And I go, "Oh, a what?"
time for the
And she's like, "It's watermelon." And I go, "Have you had it before?" And she goes, "No, but it was new, and I figured we could all like try it just for shits and giggles." And I was like, "Okay, fair." And we never did. I really wanted to, whether it was good or bad. I really wanted to partake in whether in the fuckery that was this watermelon donut. Because watermelon is very big for summer. So I guess that's their seasonal donut. But I can't picture that being any good, in my opinion. I was really excited for it to be some kind of strawberry crunch because it had like this like pink crunch topping on top. I got duped. I got duped for sure. I've seen some pretty weird flavors for donuts, but at one point I lived in California, and there was this really good donut shop. And what they did was they have this donut. It's called the Pop-Tart donut, and it came in 2 different flavors, the s'mores flavor, and I think I can't remember. I think it was the I think it was like cookies and cream or something, or maybe even one of the fruit flavors like strawberry. But and they told me it's basically a Pop-Tart and a donut. But I thought I was getting a Pop-Tart wrapped in dough with frosting on top, because I was like, okay, whatever, I'll try it. You go off, Callie, you crazy. And what I got was this donut that was bigger than my head. And I mean, I got a pretty small face, but still, it was bigger than my head. And it was filled with marshmallow fluff. First of all, the bottom, like, picture the donut like a sandwich, right? The bottom of the filling of the donut was like a graham cracker. Like, it's like you put a sheet of graham cracker on the bottom, and then it was filled with the marshmallow cream and this chocolate cream filling, and then sprinkled on top with like graham cracker and more chocolate ganache. Oh my god, it was so rich. I took 2 bites of that and I was finished. I was done. I shared it with one other person and they were done. It was like a cake. There's no way I was finishing that. There's no way anybody was finishing that. Ooh, it makes me, ooh, it makes me full and a little sugared out just thinking about it. Maybe that's how I need to fight my sugar cravings. Just think of the most, like, nauseating sweet thing that I've ever eaten. Because have you ever ate a lot of something and you go, oh man, I'm super full. I feel a little sick. I'm not doing that again. No, I'm not gonna do that again. I'm gonna know better. And then you do the same thing later on. I'm that way with Chinese food. Or like pizza sometimes, where I'm just like, you know, that was really good. I'm gonna have another slice, or I'm gonna have another bowl. And then I'm stuffed. And I'm honestly that way with sushi too. Like sushi buffets. It's not so much Chinese buffets. I actually don't get full. I don't stuff myself on Chinese food too often. It's sushi. It's sushi and hot pot. It's like, oh man. It's such good food. But God. Yeah. Is it? Well, I'm not trying to call anybody out. It's just, it happens. You're like, oh man. That was so much. I'm definitely not gonna do that again. And then you just do it. You do it next week. Your stomach goes same time next week. And your brain goes same time next week. Then you stuff yourself again. But... oh man, I'm kind of the same way with sweets. I get sugared out. But I'm a beast when it comes to sweets. I could eat like half a brownie, like a pan of brownies to myself. That is girl dinner for me. Oh yeah, it's the eating fast that gets you too, because you don't realize how full you get when you eat fast. You just kind of eat and eat and eat and eat, and then you stop, and suddenly it just hits you like a truck, and you're feeling fine, but now you're like 10 pounds heavier, You want to roll out the door. Like, if you want to go anywhere, you're gonna have to roll. And that's just how it's gonna be. It's kind of that way around holidays too, because I want to try. I want to try all the foods. I want to try all the foods at the potlucks that people make, and it's hard because because I want to try everything, but I only have so big of a stomach. I can't fit it all. It's not gonna fit. So then I end up overeating, and sometimes the food just tastes so good that you just can't stop. Yeah, my self-control goes out the window depending on how absolutely good something is. Or if I feel like if I'm in a spot where I can't pack it away for later, like if I'm on a trip and I'm gonna be in the car and I can't refrigerate it later, but I don't get the food very often, then the rule of scarcity comes into play, and I go, oh man, I need to eat all of this right now. I don't know when I'm gonna eat this again. Oh god. You know what I'm craving right? I'm craving... So, like, there's this really good ramen shop. I'm absolutely craving some good ramen right now. Like, just a bowl full of noodles. I haven't had some good... I haven't had it in a while. And I'm just craving it. Don't throw up, I want to keep the food down. Yeah, it's like, don't throw up, you'll waste it. I don't want to waste the food. Okay. The mannequins creep me out a little bit. They give me slight Nier Automata vibes. But nothing compares to Nier Automata. That's just art. It is simply art. I love that game.
While symbols of articulation and numerical notation took the form of musical notes, the downward flowing river became a melody.
Alright.
And the canon of law dictated the form.
Wait.
Thus,
Where am I going?
found their unique place within this symphony.
Oh, it wants me to go that way.
The fifth and sixth
That
days.
way. That way. Alright. Ooh, I heard a bird. Ooh. I could be in the mood to kick some ass. Hiya! All this food talk, I know I said I was nauseous before, but all this food talk is honestly making me hungry. I might grab a snack after this. I know it's really late, it's really bad to eat late at night, but god, would I kill for a good snack right now. Oh. That is not me, that is my cat throwing up. You okay, buddy? Well, he's not throwing up, he has a hairball. Oh my goodness, girl, you need to eat. I mean, I know I'm one to talk. I can survive an entire day on an apple. You poor thing. Are you okay? Oh, honey. Did you not cough anything? You alright? Okay. He didn't cough anything up, but I think he's okay. You're feeling hungry now? The cat's fine. He's alright. He has longer fur, so hairballs are pretty frequent even with any kind of hairball help supplements. But he's alright. Sometimes he just kind of coughs for a hot minute and then he stops and gets some water. Okay. Yeah, it is a little late, isn't it? Yeah, sometimes I get those late night munchies and I just gotta eat something. That's when I whip out the apples and peanut butter though. That's my reliable snack. It's just the apples provide like it's light enough and the peanut butter is enough to make me full and keep me satisfied until the morning. But not make me feel sick. So it's not like I'm eating a lot. Okay, where do you want me to go now? Where do you want me to go now? Mr. Mannequin. First things first. Okay, you want me to go here? Where am I going? Oh, there's something to collect? Oh, music. Nice.
This guy is really into these puppets.
He really is. Do taquitos. I like taquitos. Honestly, taquitos, any kind of like Mexican food is my go-to drinking food. Like I used to live off of just like I used to live off of stuff like that because it was just so easy to make.
Oh, I get it now.
Ode to Order.
Last scene is all about singing the praises of the order.
And the atmosphere here is completely
Leave her
different from the
alone.
previous two scenes.
That cat has done nothing to you. You need to lay down.
This is the concluding act of this play. I have
Ugh,
showcased
give me that
the
verb.
present of Penacony, hoping that my desire
Give me that
for
verb.
change resonates within you. And now, I
I
shall
want a
reveal
verb.
its future to
Give
you.
me verb. You have verb. Okay. Alright. Let's get the bubble charge going here. I think I'll go this way.
Without a king, who shall bear responsibility for the people? The people lack foresight.
Let's see, let's go ahead and... what can I say? You people are really driving me up the wall. Like way up the wall, guys.
Without a king, who shall protect the weak? Against the might support one another.
Okay, so I'm out of charge.
Standing against the mighty.
I can sneak past this guy. Oh, there's something here. Move the module that way. That works. And up we go. Okay. Alright. Away we go.
Without a king, who shall govern the movement of stars?
Before the
The ebb and flow.
Alright. Back up the wall.
and so it shall continue even
Oh,
after the
and a chest.
After the king's
Open it up.
we no longer have need for a king, for we have become kings of all things.
Move. Let's go ahead and move it this way. Do I have any bubble charges right now? Don't think I... No. Wait, I do. But where would it lead? Oh. Let me see. Oh god, my... It's a big brain time. So wait, that would... That's what it wants me to do. Okay, I see, I see. Okay, now I know what to do. Wait, so it wants me to connect these? It's a Brit. Okay, I get you now, I get you. I get you. I gotcha. It is all good. Das ist good. Das ist good. No way, we go.
Hey, aren't we supposed to kick off a short story and have a fight here just like we did in the previous acts? Why aren't any of these puppets saying anything?
Perhaps we'll need to complete the story ourselves, just like we did before.
So, do you think their mind needs tinkering or something?
Let's see. We might have to tinker a little bit. That ass, though. Alright. Ooh. That doesn't sound good. Activate clockwork. Oh. Untunable. Oh god. Oh, ooh. That makes me uncomfortable.
We no longer have need for a king, for we have become
Oh.
kings of all things.
I don't like that at all.
How did it go?
Like shit. March, what do you think?
You can't change them? What does that mean?
My apologies for my negligence. I forgot to inform you that the final part was scripted long ago.
Let our previous king recount it to you. Now it is time for the final rite.
Prepare for battle. Looks like we'll have to fight again.
Descending from the infinite spiral staircase towards the future of measured steps. No need to remember me or seek my existence.
Oh boy. Everybody's having a mental breakdown. It's just like real life. And I play games to escape that. Let's see here. Let's go ahead. Drop the cock on them. They can't resist the cock.
Ready to jam. Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock.
Let's do it.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
No more playing nice. You're not going
Let's do this. Get our skill points up and at 'em.
That's it. Memories of beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
Whew.
Turn it up. Want me to hold everyone back again?
Destiny isn't chosen.
That it isn't. Or is it?
Don't your hands hurt? Dodge this.
This song's for you.
Surprise, Venus.
Keep up.
No more playing nice. I'm scared.
I actually heard a joke the other day. I found it on the internet, but I couldn't stop laughing. Every time I thought about it, it's one of those jokes that it's just so stupid that you just can't help but laugh at it. And it goes, how does a cat like their steak?
Pretty good crowd today.
Rare. 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 I showed it to my boss and she was like, that is the dumbest thing, but I can't stop smiling at it.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Like, it always gets me with the stupid humor. I love cheese. I love the cheese so much. It's probably because I grew up around cheesiness. Like, my dad told typical dad jokes all the time, but oh god. I love dad jokes.
Want to see what I can do?
My mom would roll her eyes, but I'd be just dying laughing. I thought my dad was the funniest man in the world.
Keep up. Want me to hold everyone back again?
Ill fate descends. Memories are beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
Alright.
Turn it up. I can do this.
Did it on him.
Lose yourself, you can fight it.
This is it for you. No, it's not. I lied.
What do you want to know?
Ill tidings manifest.
Let me through. You're not going anywhere.
No, I didn't get to drop the cock on him.
In the hushed expanse of a nocturnal reverie, I leave faint traces behind. No need to remember me, or to recall the essence of dreams. What is mine shall wane, while you shall transcend its delicate nature.
This is the final scene. It's much more straightforward. He wants to expel the harmony and establish an empire based on the order. Let's go. Once this stage play concludes, it'll be time for the main event, the Charmony Festival.
Alright. Got a bunch of shit that I will end up turning into materials later, but I got it. Cutscene. Ooh.
They imbued the world with meaning, perfecting all things in the heavens and on earth. Then, they rested from the labors of creation.
What happened to my audio?
On
There
that
it
day,
is.
all beings united and cast the Eon into the abyss
Sometimes
of
when the
oblivion.
internet's all wonky, it cuts out.
Theater looks totally different. Is this the power of the Order?
Everyone, get ready. This could be a tough battle.
Okay. Whew, this might be it. I will try to defeat him with what I have currently. I will see if my team is good enough for it. I think it is. But I don't know what I'm jumping into here. So I'm just gonna do some power-ups to kind of give myself some help here. Oops. Where are they? There they are. I'm blind. Alright. Generates energy. Let's go ahead. More fire damage. I don't have any fire. Break effect. I have 3 of these. That could be good. So let's go ahead and use that. The cake rolls. And then... Alright. And then we'll do one of these shields. Let's do that. Okay.
That marked the 7th day. Cheers and chants reverberated in the
Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, there he is. Chicken Wing Boy.
Look, there he is!
That concludes everything related to the Order. What are your reflections on this, my dear guests? Nevertheless, this is but a trivial blip in the annals of galactic history. What truly matters is the course this river shall take in the days to come. You've arrived at the perfect moment. The Charmony Festival is about to commence, and it would be a shame if you were absent for the Harmony's prologue. Allow me to extend my warmest welcome once more. Welcome to Penacony Theater, the very core of the Sweet Dream, the abode of the Stellaron, the grand stage of the Charmony Festival, and the very place where the future of Penacony shall be determined through conflict.
Oh. Let's see. Why did you invite us to this duel?
Because our shared goals give equal weight to the beliefs we strive for. True goodness can only be achieved through faith.
Allow me to point out that falling into a permanent slumber is not happiness, especially when those people are driven by someone else's.
So basically this dream world that they're
Do
in,
you still believe that the Order only seeks to control the universe?
Penacony is a land of dreams where you can go into a slumber. Think of it as like a theme park. You can go into a slumber and you go into this dream world where you can eat whatever you want, do whatever you want, and it's treated like a theme park basically. It's for amusement. And basically what's happening is that people are dying in the dream, and we're trying to figure out why. And it turns out that they want to keep people in the dream, to keep them... There's this conflict going on about whether or not people would be happier to stay in the dream and truly never die, or to face reality and have to face the reality of dying someday. But since people are dying in the dream, you know, what's the point? And people are starting to panic.
No matter how perfect your vision of paradise may be,
I mean, he's trying to create essentially a utopia, which
People will
never works.
in a world like that. They would just be toys for the
Utopias only sound good on paper.
It seems you have misunderstood my intentions. Allow me to clarify. My desire is not to resurrect a fallen eon, or become one myself. My sole objective is to create a paradise.
I thought he was gonna be one. Excuse
where
me.
the order ensures the dignity
Too
and
much water.
happiness of all humanity.
Water.
A paradise exclusive to us human beings.
Hail, hydrate.
that's not the case. If people are to live with dignity, there must be nothing and no one above them. In your so-called paradise, you would be the one reigning supreme.
Looks like we won't be able to convince each other. Now that our conflict has been destined, let's unveil our paths and reveal to the universe the true path. However, before the prelude to the future begins, please take a moment to ponder the questions I've posed. Is darkness equal to daylight? Are sinners equal to the righteous? If you are born weak, which god should you turn to for solace?
Oh my lord. Oh good, we have lightning weakness. The only thing we don't have is fire. Alright. We can knock them out. We're gonna be okay. Gotta believe. Let's see, we need to up our skill points here. Get some DOT. Oh yeah, resist.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
No more playing nice.
Get some skill points, girl.
Not going anywhere.
Okay, what is... Let's see, I want to know... No status, ability... Shock. Okay.
What do you want to know? Ill tidings manifest.
Alright, I have to heal you.
Want to see what I can do?
Should be her turn.
Everyone back again? Give me strength.
Heal him up.
Ready to jam.
Alley-oop.
Beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
Why do I want Woody from Toy Story 1 through 4? Look, there's nothing wrong with wanting a hot cowboy, okay? Save a horse.
That's it.
Let me through. Dodge this. Take this.
I do love a good fire alarm. Yep, go model go. There's a snake in my boat.
No more playing nice. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. You're not going anywhere.
I think as a kid, I had those McDonald's toys that would come in the Happy Meals. You know, back when they made quality toys. I think I have I think I had a Bo Peep, a little Bo Peep toy, and I loved her very much.
Destiny isn't chosen.
The alarm is going off because I don't know why. Either the battery is dying or there might be dust in there. I have to check. It's stop. 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 I'm going to go mad.
This song's for you. Turn it up.
I'm just going to mute whenever that happens.
Mind your manners.
But yeah, sometimes it's either getting low on the battery, the snakes are on fire. This battle is so heated, everything's on fire. The smoke alarms can sense it. Get your boots on.
Pretty good crowd today.
Nah, I get this can't heat. I'm keeping the boots on. The boots stay on. The boots stay on during sex.
Ill tidings manifest.
I don't think I'm gonna win this one. Or it's just gonna take a while.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. Want to see what I can do?
Alright, so we have one.
You're not going anywhere.
Please don't. Please. Oh, God. Oh, okay.
I can do this.
Sweet Jesus, I have to choose. I have to choose.
Ready to jam.
Memories are
Do it, just do it.
Water lies an endless abyss.
A foolish man. You're not foolish. You just don't know what's going on, and that doesn't make you dumb. That just means you don't know. Honkai Star Rail is just turn-based combat. I'm doing a story mission right now, so nothing really makes sense unless you've been doing the story. But I am just fighting a boss toward the end of the story, so it's just one of the leading battles. But I'm just trying to make sure I don't die. That's the main thing. Turn-based combat, don't die.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Sometimes the combat's so fast-paced, I don't even know what's going on right now. Because sometimes I have to do things before someone activates their turn.
what do you want to know?
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix!
Give him the smackdown. I gave him that fat cock. I don't have enough to heal right now, and I need it. I need it! No, please. Don't.
Isn't chosen.
Stop, 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 stop! Stop! That's enough. You fucker. You. Oh.
Ready to jam. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. Time for the main event.
I will avenge her.
Let me through. You're not going anywhere.
There we go.
Ready to jam.
Want to see what I can do? Take this! Shape of Taishin Rise Venus!
See if I can't do that and then get that off before they can interrupt me.
No more playing nice. You're not going anywhere.
Don't do that, please. Stop spilling your juice on me. I really don't want you to spill your juice on me. Keep your juice away from me. I think I have to break them as much as possible.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
That's it.
Jesus Christ.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
If I lose, I'll definitely have to rethink my team, or at least switch out.
Let me through.
Switch somebody out, because
I can do this.
I think there's a lot going against me right now.
You're not going anywhere.
Stop. Oh, shit. Please don't. Don't.
This song's for you.
Don't you. Pour juice on me, please. Don't. Fuck. God damn it.
Want to see what I can do?
We can do this. This is fine. We're fine. This is perfectly okay. Yes, attack her. Don't attack my damage dealer. Oh my god. Okay. Sweet. Oh, thank you for having restart challenge. And change lineup. That's a nice feature, actually. You can't see it, but there's a change lineup option. They didn't have that before. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Do you remember? 21st night of September. Alright. But it's midnight, and I kind of wanted to end the stream around here anyway. This is a good place to stop. I'm just gonna probably just rethink my team and try this at a later date. But thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching this a little bit later. But I enjoy the conversation and I look forward to next time. In the meantime, tomorrow is another day. See you next time.